guys, so today I have a super exciting tutorial for you guys. So today I was very inspired by fall, if you can't tell. So I feel like I haven't done a look like this on my channel in a really long time. I haven't done one with glitter in forever, and I feel like I haven't done this like heavy of just like a glamorous look in a really long time. So I was really excited with how this turned out. I've been feeling a little bit uninspired, so when I sat down to film this I didn't really know what I was gonna do, but I knew I wanted fall tones because it's September, which means it's Halloween Eve, which means it's the best time of the year. So I'm already hopping on to fall makeup looks, and this is going to be the first one. I feel like a pumpkin candy corn queen of the darkness. So yeah, that's it. This is the look. I'm super stoked about it. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this look, then let's just get right into it. Okay, you guys, so first for foundation, I'm going to take my Nars All Day Luminous Foundation. I used to not like this foundation, but lately, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I've been applying it differently, but I have been loving it. So I'm just going to apply that all over with my beauty blender. And then I'm going to take my NYX HD concealer, and I'm going to heavily highlight and conceal my face with heavy glam and like kind of darker looks like this. I like my skin to look very bright and pale, so I'm just going to highlight my face, and this is in the shade 02 for any of you guys wondering. And yeah, after I apply it, I'm going to blend it all in again with my beauty blender. And I'm so sorry that the lighting is horrible and so overexposed. I'm still trying to figure out settings on my camera for my new setup, so I'm sorry in advance, but I promise I will get it figured out. And once I zoom in, it goes away, but while it's zoomed out like this, it is so way too bright. Anyways, next I'm just going to set my under eyes with my NYX HD Banana Powder. Take a quick dance break. I was feeling very dancey the entire time I was recording this, so just a warning. And then I'm just going to set all over my face with my NYX Set It and Don't Fret It like I normally do. I am going to go fill in my brows really quick. Boom, there we go. We have brows. Now let's move on to eyes. Check out this freaking color scheme. Yes! If this doesn't scream fall, I don't know what does. So these are all Makeup Geek shades. The first shade I'm going to take is Chickadee, and I'm going to buff this on the kind of top of my crease in the transition area, and I'm going to build this up a lot. I'm using, I believe this is the Morphe M504. It's just a big, fat, fluffy blending brush, and like you can, or as you can see, I am just going back and forth and really building up the color, and I'm taking it almost all the way to my brows, just leaving a little bit of space there. But as you can see, I went back and forth a lot again to really build the color up. I really wanted the oranges and the yellows to be super prominent. The next colors I'm going to take, this is both of those. One is Morocco and one is Poppy. I take mostly Poppy and a little bit of Morocco. Morocco is more kind of a burnt orange, and Poppy's more of a neon orange. So I'm just going to combine those. I believe this is a Morphe M514, and I'm just going to buff that in my crease as well. And then I go back with the brush that we use for Chickadee and blend it out. But again, I'm going to build up this color because we want the oranges to be super duper prominent and punchy. Next, I'm going to take, I started with Corrupt from Makeup Geek. I think mine dried out or something, but it's definitely not as pigmented as it used to be. So I switched to the Black from the Kat Von D palette. I'm taking this on a furless angled brush, and I'm going to stamp this on the outer corner of my eyes, kind of creating an almond, kind of cat eye, winged out sort of eyeshadow effect on just the outer half of my eye. So as you can see, I'm just kind of packing it on my outer corners, and then once I've packed most of the color on, I just barely drag it into the crease to help blend a little bit. But we build up this black a lot because I really want that black to be super deep and dark. And I don't bring this too much into the crease because we don't want to take away from the oranges. Again, another dance break. Then I go back with the brush that we used for the oranges, and I do pick up a little bit more of both of those orange shades and just blend the black with the orange shades. Next, I believe this is Flamethrower and Fortune Teller. So I'm just going to combine those both on my finger and then just apply it straight to my lid. It's just my favorite way of applying the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows with my finger, just because, I don't know, I just think it works the best. And if this isn't the most perfect, like, pumpkin gorgeousness, I don't know what is. I'm obsessed with this combination. So I'm just applying that all over, and then I'm taking a little bit more Fortune Teller, which is that gold, and popping it right on the center of my lid and blending it into my lid because I just wanted that little inner corner pop. Then the star of the show, this is the Coastal Scents glitter. I'll have the name of it linked down below. It's a very, very chunky glitter, and I'm using this with the eye candy liquid sugar adhesive and a Makeup Geek defined crease brush, and we're just going to pack that all over the lid. So we're putting the bulk of it on the center of the lid and towards the inner corner, and then when I hardly have any glitter on my brush, I'm just going to pat it kind of over where the black starts, just to kind of give it a nice fade into the black. How amazing is this glitter? I was seriously so freaking happy. Then I just go back over with this blending brush super, super, super lightly, just to get away any misplaced glitters. I'm not blending really, I'm just kind of getting away any glitters that are in the crease or in the black. Then I'm just taking my highlighting brush and flicking off any excess glitter that may have fallen down and get that glitter off of my black shirt. Then I'm just going back in with the black and deepening it up, just so we have a super, super dark outer corner. Then I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with the white from the Kat Von D palette. Now for face, I'm going to use this e.l.f. contouring palette. I'm going to use the Cool Tone one to contour, and just kind of a mixture of all of the shades to bronze. And for this, I am using a e.l.f. It's like a tapered face brush, something like that. Angled blush brush. I don't know, it's an angled blush brush, I think is what it's called. But I'm just going to bronze up all around my face and then contour a little bit, again using the cooler tone. But I am also taking the NYX blush in Taupe to contour my nose, and then I use a e.l.f. small tapered brush right here to contour my face, just to give me that really hollow, skeletal, cool tone contour. Then I'm going to take this Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I haven't used this in so long, but it worked perfectly for this look. I'm going to take this on an Eco Tools, I think it's called a large fan brush. This has been my favorite to apply blush. It just deposits the perfect amount. Next, I'm going to take the Kathleen Lights and Makeup Geek highlighting palette. I'm using the color Sunlight. It is freaking gorgeous, you guys. These are so pigmented. You literally need like the tiniest amount. I was just going ham. But it is so, so pretty. It's just the most gorgeous golden highlight ever. I am obsessed with this freaking palette. And I thought the colors would be too dark for me. The darkest one is, but the two lighter ones are perfect. Moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to take those orange shades again with the same brush and just buff that really, really sloppily on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take Chickadee and just blend it down a little bit. And making sure to blend Chickadee all the way around, kind of wrapping it around the entire eye look so that it's all really buffed out and smooth and blends seamlessly. And then I'm just taking a tiny, tiny bit of black and just buffing it on the outer corners of my lower lash line just to give some depth. And then I'm just blending that down with more of the orange shades. I really want the orange to be like, so like in your face orange, like orange, you know. And then I'm going to take just Fortune Teller by itself on a pencil brush. This is a super, super old MAC pencil brush. Just take whatever pencil brush you have, and I'm going to pop that on the inner corners of my lower lash line. Okay, next I'm going to take the Makeup Geek gel liner in Immortal, I believe it is called. It's the black one. I'm going to take that on a Live and Breathe Beauty angled or like liner brush, just a little baby liner brush. And I'm going to do a wing just where the black eyeshadow is. So I'm not taking this where the glitter is, I'm just putting it where the black eyeshadow is. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp black eyeshadow on top of it so that
the eyeshadow blends into the eyeliner, so it just kind of looks like a deep, smoky outer corner that kind of blends into liner, if that makes sense. I see this a lot on Instagram, and I figured I would try it out, and I love how it turned out. Next, I'm going to apply these Ardell Studio Effects Demi Wispies. These have been my absolute favorite freaking lashes ever, especially with winged liner. They just make your eyes look so flirty, and oh, I just love them. Then I'm taking more Poppy by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to buff that really heavily on kind of the outer edges of my eye. I mean, you can see where I'm placing it. Just kind of the outer corners of my lower lash line, and then re-popping more Fortune Teller on the inner corner, just kind of touching it up. Then for lips, or wait, no, for mascara, I'm just going to do the Kiko Ultra Tech Mascara, and I'm just going to pop that on my lower lashes. Now for lips, I'm going to take this Black Moon Cosmetics liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Grim. It's a beautiful kind of cool toned, like kind of red-based brown. It's a really, really cool color. It's really unique. And these are really comfortable. They remind me of the NYX Liquid Suede. They don't dry down all the way, and they transfer a little bit, kind of like the ColourPop Ultra Statins, but I freaking love them so much. This is the point in the video when I realized I matched with the Pumpkin King, which made me so happy. Okay, you guys, so that is the completed look. I absolutely love how it turned out. I can't wait to turn out more fall looks for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Leave comments letting me know what videos you guys want to see next, and I will see you guys later.